Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Olise.
Ribéry.
Played out to the left flank. Cross to the back post.
Defending of the desperate...
Big chance!
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Ribéry. Pavard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass, and this is Ribéry.
Ribéry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Nicely shaped ball. Saliba calmly anticipates. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Zaire Emery.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Now it's Olise. That's very neat. He is through here. Gusto getting this one clear. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Camavinga tries to clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, what has happened here? Camavinga. And here's Zaire Emery.
Conte.
And that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's decided to go for it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Zaire Emery. And it's Nkunku.
Ball played for Conte.
Zaire Emery.
Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Le numéro 10.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's superb.
Mbappe! And the half-time whistle goes.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.
And we're off again.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Camavinga. Fofana. It's Camavinga. And it's Conte. And Zaire Emery. Nkunku. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The most accurate pass. Fofana. Nkunku. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, they can break here.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Could move up a gear here.
And it's made its way to him.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And here's Ribéry. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Ribéry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nkunku. France finding their passes. Mbappe is onto this.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And the finish! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned... Chance! Goal! France! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Guendouzi. That is ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nkunku. And it's Conte. He's in a good position here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here?
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Changement en cours.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shot a goal! And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13, Ribéry. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 9.
And that was very necessary. Oh, good take in a good area. Conte. Zaire Emery. And they've got rid.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their
Temps
foes.
additionnel, 5 minutes.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. He's had a shot! And that is high. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Showing good feet. Now it's Nkunku. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very...